Hello everyone, it's your friend, your boy, Jeb like the one and only here with another exciting video, and in this video we're going to be playing some more AI Dungeon 2, some more AI Dungeon 2. This time around I think I've come up with a prompt that I think will be satisfactory to everyone. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll figure out momentarily. Please give me one moment to get the live chat set up, that way I'll be able to see what everyone is talking about in the live chat. Feel free to hop in if you want to play. Just let me know what your character's name is, how you want to fit your character into the story, and what you want to do. And I'll put you into the game. This is a multiplayer AI Dungeon 2 stream where anyone can participate if they want to, so feel free to participate. So I have a prompt idea already, so let me scroll through. So I came up with this prompt that I'm calling World of the Divine Imagination. And here's how the prompt is. Well, here's how the prompt goes. This is a world where no one can die. This is a world where everyone is a knight. All knights have magic powers that are limited only by their own imagination. Gods are beings who possess power that isn't limited by imagination. God fruit is a rare fruit that transforms anyone who eats it into a god. Gods and god fruit are so divine that they are almost impossible to recreate with magic. Many have tried to create their own gods, which has resulted in the creation of powerful magical familiars. Many have tried to create their own god fruit, which has led to the creation of many mystical herbs capable of granting amazing powers to whoever eats them. You are a knight in a battle for possession of the god fruit, when suddenly, and then that's where it cuts out. So I think this will be a good prompt, mainly because it allows for everyone to kind of be able to do whatever they want, but there's actually like reasons for why people can do whatever they want. Because everyone has magical powers. You don't have to worry about people getting one shot killed because you can't actually kill anybody, which will lead to more creative ways of incapacitating enemies in a fight because you no longer have to worry about killing. Now it's going to be more like how can you incapacitate someone by maybe like wounding them to the point where they can't fight, or maybe freezing them or trapping them or some other way. I think it'll lead to a lot of creative combat ideas. Um, I also think people could probably do something interesting with trying to create their own gods, because that's a thing that's been established that you can do, but it turns out to be more of like a you create a magical familiar kind of thing. And I think it'll be interesting to see people try to create their own god fruit, considering it'll be like a magic herb that gives you special powers and stuff like that. So I think that'd be dope. Yo, Godzilla, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy, and do any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Yes, Godzilla, I already know that you want to play as Mortis Deus. Godzilla, I have an idea for a AI Dungeon 2 prompt that we could play tonight. I wanted to see if you'd be down for it. So Godzilla actually seems to be changing it up. He says he wants to play as Dominus Mare. He said Dominus Mare is the deity of the sea. Dominus Mare looks like a giant axolotl with wings. So Dominus Mare can fly up from the sea. Dominus Mare is the generator of all water magic, so most water magic users are in the Dominus Mare cult. Dominus Mare can also regenerate. Most say that Dominus Mare is a deity of justice and calm, but sometimes it can be a deity of anarchy and rage. So I kind of like your description. There are moments where you do the capitalization in weird places thing. I'm kind of thrown that you don't capitalize the mayor part of Dominus Mare's name, because it's clearly like a two-part name like Mortis Deus, but mayor is always lowercase. Godzilla said, "Oop, I tried my best. No problem at all, dude." Godzilla said it means Sea Lord. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, bam, boom, 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 boom. I'm copying that down for future reference. Also, I'm curious to see if people are going to use characters over and over again or not. It'd be kind of interesting if I wrote down everybody's character descriptions, just in case they wanted to reuse them, only for people to constantly just make new characters, to which then it would be like, well, then I don't need to copy them down. We will see. Let's see. I'm curious if AI Dungeon 2 even knows what an exotle is. Godzilla said, I want to play as a gentle giant. And then Godzilla said, oh. And then Godzilla said, we could just say salamander. I mean, I think it's fine for you to put in Oxotl. I don't think it'll. I don't think it'll know what it is necessarily, but I don't think it'll actually hurt your character. You know what I mean? I think it'll still fit. Right now, I'm typing in what you just said so that I have access to your character description whenever you want to play as Dominus Mare in the future. Um, oh, Godzilla. Momentarily, I'll read to you the prompt that I want to play tonight because I think you're gonna like it. Godzilla says, "So what's the prompt?" I got you. I'm just about to get to it. I'm like rephrasing some of the things that you said about Dominus Mare to make it kind of work a little bit better. Do 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 do. Let's see. Right now I'm typing in that you have the power to regenerate. Though in this next prompt, you'll notice that that doesn't really matter as much. Let's see. Hmm. Being a god of peace and a god of rage. Okay, cool. So I have that written out. Now I'm going to bring up the prompt, and I want to hear your thoughts on this prompt that I have set up. I think you're going to like it. This is a world where no one can die. This is a world where everyone is a knight. All knights have magic powers that are limited only by their imagination. Gods are beings who possess power that isn't limited by imagination. God fruit is a rare fruit that transforms anyone who eats it into a god. Gods and god fruit are so divine that they are almost impossible to recreate with magic. Many have tried to create their own gods, which has resulted in the creation of powerful magical familiars. Many have tried to create their own god fruit, which has led to the creation of many mystical herbs capable of granting amazing powers to whoever eats them. You are a knight in a battle for possession of the god fruit when suddenly, and then that's where the prompt cuts out. Godzilla said, also, if you saw, I tried to make it have less pronouns. I appreciate that, and I did notice that you were referring to your character as Dominus Mare rather than saying like he. And I appreciate that is great. That's just good practice for AI Dungeon 2. Keeps the AI from getting confused on who's doing what. Oh, but Godzilla, what do you think of this prompt idea? I'm calling it the world of the divine imagination. But I think it sets up a lot of interesting lore. Godzilla said that, and also they don't really have pronouns. And then Godzilla said, I like it a lot. Ballin, based on that prompt, how do you feel about Dominus Mare as a character? Do you feel like it works within this world? Do you feel like there's anything that you'd want to change about Dominus Mare? I mean, really, in this particular prompt setting, you can kind of do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Godzilla said Dominus Mare works sorta. Understandable. Excuse me. Also, are you down to play this prompt tonight? I think it'd be fun. My girlfriend and I actually were just now playing this prompt earlier tonight. Godzilla said yes. Okay, ballin'. Then let's get this started. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Boom, wow, bow, wow, 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 wow. Let's see, Godzilla said, depends where the battle is happening. I mean, technically, with our abilities in this game, we could make the battle suddenly be wherever we want. you know? Let's see. So real quick, I'm gonna do a slash remember using your character's description. Let's see. Godzilla said, "And why have battles if you can't die?" So that's what I was saying to Beth. So Beth and I played this prompt tonight, and she was really into the concept of like, I am like a half goddess, and I'm so far above these mortals, and da 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 da. And my character's like, it's kind of dumb for you to fight because you're like part god, and in this world, gods can kind of do whatever they want because they're not even limited by imagination, and no one can die. So I'm like, you can have whatever you want, so there's no real motivation to fight because you're already like a godlike being, and then no one can die. So it's like, what do you actually get out of fighting? And Beth's character just didn't care. Her personality was like, I'm just gonna beat that ass, was like her whole character. So we ended up having like a superpower fight. Let's see, Godzilla said, it could be the beach, and I could come. I mean, you are like a god of water in this, so yeah. Guts said, the homie Nick. Yo, Guts, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Also, don't forget to smash that like button. Truly appreciate it. Yo, Guts, are you going to play in tonight's AI Dungeon 2 campaign? Today's prompt is pretty interesting. So today's prompt goes as follows. This is a world where no one can die. This is a world where everyone is a knight. All knights have magical powers that are limited only by their own imagination. Gods are beings who possess power that isn't limited by imagination. God fruit is a rare fruit that transforms anyone who eats it into a god. Gods and god fruit are so divine that they are almost impossible to create with magic. Many have tried to create their own gods, which has resulted in the creation of powerful magical familiars. Many have tried to create their own god fruit, which has led to the creation of many mystical herbs capable of granting amazing powers to whoever eats them. You were a knight in a battle for possession of the god fruit when suddenly, and then that's where the prompt cuts out. So Guts, what do you think about that prompt? I was just talking with Godzilla about it. Godzilla was telling me about his character that he wants to play. Godzilla wants to play a character named Dominus Mare, who's a deity of the sea. Dominus Mare looks like a giant axolotl with wings, which is a cool design. Kind of reminds me of like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Dominus Mare can fly up from the sea. Dominus Mare is the source of all water magic. Most water magic users are members of the cult of Dominus Mare. Dominus Mare can regenerate. Dominus Mare is infamous for switching between being a god of peace and a god of rage. I took some liberties with some of the stuff that Godzilla said, but I tried to stay true to his root description for the character. Do 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 do. But yeah, Guts. Based on that prompt, would you like to play? And if so, what would you want your character to be like? What I'm starting to do now is write down people's character descriptions. That way, in the future, if you wanted to play as a character that you've played before, I'd already have like your description down so that you'd be able to play as them again when you needed to. Godzilla said, I'm a big fat axolotl with wings. Gentle giant. But yeah, Guts, feel free to tell us what kind of character you want to play. I'll set up the turn order since Godzilla's already like come up with his character. I'm gonna say Godzilla can go first, then I'll go, and then if Guts is down, Guts can go after that. So Godzilla, what would you like to do? Oh, well, actually, the AI added a little bit after the prompt. So it says, when suddenly you hear an ominous voice. You think you're brave? I'm not even sure if you'll survive this. The gods will be able to see through your lies. The knight turns around and sees a man dressed in black robes. That's kind of cool. I like that. So the story has introduced this man in black robes who claims that the main character uh, Well, he claims that he doesn't think the main character is going to survive the battle. And he also said that the gods will be able to see through the main character's lies. I'm very curious, who is this man dressed in the black robes? What is his connection to the gods? How does he know the main character? This time around, I am going to try to control the main character of the story, because last time I kind of let the AI do it and it was weird. Excuse me, I still don't know how I feel about letting the AI control the you character and everybody else control not the you character. Because I think the AI will try to follow the you even if no one's really playing as the you. Because the AI will just play as the you. But yeah, Godzilla, it is your move. Feel free to go first. Okay? So let me copy and paste Godzilla's move into AI Dungeon 2. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit of editing real quick, like capitalizing the M in Dominus Mare. Ba-bam. Okay. A roar is heard from the seas, and out flies Dominus Mare. Dominus Mare flies to the battlefield and says, "Why have I been called? I am the last of my kind. I was once human, but now I am a god." Dominus Mare says, "Well then." Well, hold on, what the fuck? Who said the "I'm the last of my kind, I was once human, but now I am a god"? Maybe this is all Dominus Mare, but it like split it up into multiple lines. Anyways, Dominus Mare says, "Well then, we shall see about that. But first, let me tell you why you should listen to me." So hold on. So it wasn't Dominus Mare who says the second thing. What the fuck? So what happens is a roar is heard from the seas, and out flies Dominus Mare. Dominus Mare flies to the battlefield and says, "Why have I been called?" Then someone, I don't know if it's the person in the black robes or it's the main character. I think it's the person in the black robes, the mysterious person. "I am the last of my kind. I was once a human, but now I am a god." To which then Dominus Mare says, "Well then, we shall see about that. But first, let me tell you why you should listen to me." So I think the man in the black robes and Dominus Mare are having an exchange at the moment. Godzilla said, "What the fuck?" And then Godzilla said, "I think the AI did something. I think the AI is controlling the man in the black robes. But so far, I don't think there's anything weird about this. This seems okay." Let's see. So now I guess it would be my turn. And like I said before, Guts, if you're down to play, feel free to jump on in. Guts said, "So nobody can die?" No one can die. It's impossible to die. Essentially, everyone's immortal. That being said, that doesn't mean that you like regenerate. You know what I mean? Like you can still be injured, you just won't die. Um, and that was an interesting thing when my girlfriend Beth and I played this. That was like a thing where we continually get like fatal wounds but not die from them. Godzilla said, "It seems like my character is pretty lore friendly to the story." So far, so good, yeah. There haven't been any conflicts. Let's see. So now it's my turn. You approach the man in the black robes and say, "Who are you? Why do you think I would lie to the gods?" Let's see. Also, I'm gonna say, no one can die here. So why do you think that I won't survive this battle? So I'm just asking a lot of questions. Um, yep, I think that's good enough. And if anything weird happens, I'll just revert it. "My name is Lord Zongnal. I am the last of my kind, and I know what it means to be alone." Well, shit. It sounds like you would know what it means to be alone if you're the last of your kind. I actually don't know what he is. He said earlier that he's a god, but he claims to be the last of whatever type of god he is. And Godzilla's a god because Dominus Mare is like a deity of the sea. So he's not a sea deity. We know that. Real quick, I'm going to use slash remember in order to make what he said about himself canon. Unknown Slayer said, "Hi. Yo, Unknown Slayer. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Also, don't forget to smash that like button. Truly appreciate it." So, real quick, I'm going to add what the AI said to the AI's memory so that it doesn't forget what it's established for this character. Is a man dressed in black robes. Lord Zognol. What a name. I guess I shouldn't say is a man in black robes. Looks like a man dressed in black robes. Lord Zognol has an ominous voice. Lord Zognol is the last of his kind. Lord Zognol is from a is a member of a race of godlike beings. Well, I should say is the last member of a race of godlike beings. There we go. And that's just to make sure that the AI doesn't later get confused about who Lord Zognol is, even though the AI is the one who introduced him to the story. Gut said, "Can I be Shinron, a giant green dragon that can grant any wish, including making god fruit?" If that's like how you want to define your character, sure. Shinron, god fruit dragon. Let's see. Shinron is a giant green dragon that is capable of granting any wish. Shinron is so powerful that he can even create god fruit. Okay. So now I'm going to use slash remember to add Shinron to the story. Okay. And Guts, what would you like to do on your turn? It is now your move. Godzilla said, "Wait, I'm kind of like a dragon, I just noticed." Godzilla said, "I imagine that god fruits are like spiky on the outside and have green slime on the inside that's edible." That's interesting. Guts said, "And you gotta like crack it open and eat the slime?" And then Godzilla said, "Yes." That's interesting. It that kind of sounds like a durian almost. If I'm getting that fruit right, I've heard. Yeah, that sounds like a durian. People say that durians are really smelly. Let's see. Godzilla said, "Oh wait, I think I saw a durian." I'm sure you have. Yeah, they appear in a whole bunch of stuff. Guts said, "I just appear out of the sky and question why I've appeared and what people have wished for." Ooh, Godzilla says he might have eaten a durian before. Okay. Shinron suddenly appears in the sky above. Shinron says, "Why am I here? Who has summoned me? And what do they wish for?" Godzilla said, so maybe I have ate a god fruit. Gut said, at first I thought you meant devil fruits, like in One Piece. I mean, it does sound like a very similar kind of thing, because I mentioned that people have tried to make their own god fruits, but they end up just making mystical herbs that give people great powers, and that sounds kind of like a devil fruit. Lord Zognol replies, they want to kill you. They want to take away your god fruit, and they want to make you their slave forever. Shinron asked, what? What do you mean? That's interesting. So hold on. The game essentially made it where Lord Zognol tells your character Guts, aka Shinron, that we want to kill you, take away your god fruit, and make you our slave. But Lord Zognol speaking as if like it's not him, it's everybody else. Everybody else wants to kill Shinron, take away his god fruit, and make him their slave. And it seemed to make Shinron's character go, "What? What's going on?" So that's actually quite interesting. Yo, Godzilla, it is now your move to catch you up on everything. Not anything. Nothing's really happened for real. Lord Zognol is the last of a race of gods. He looks like a mysterious man in black robes with an ominous voice. He says that he knows what it means to be alone, and that he was once human, but now he's a god, which makes me think that Lord Zognol has probably eaten a god fruit before. Guts' character Shinron showed up, asked what we wished for, and then Lord Zognol's like, hey, they want to kill you and take your god fruit and make you a slave. Let's see. Ryan said durians are thick girls. Yo, Ryan, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Ryan, would you like to participate in this game of AI Dungeon 2? Gut said Shinron is like, what? But yeah, Ryan, I think you would probably enjoy playing in this session. Ryan said no. Ryan, I feel like you joined for the jankier one of the two sessions that we've had tonight. Because this one, I feel like the prompt was more suited for the type of gameplay that we do. Unlike the last one, which was supposed to be more suited, but it was actually less suited. Then Ryan said no. Understand, it's totally fine. Boom, 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 boom. It is currently Godzilla's turn. Boom, 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 boom. Ryan says no once again. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Godzilla says, excuse me. Dominus Mare looks at Lord Zognol. I just realized you guys don't know how Zognol is spelled. It's because it's like a name that the AI made up. Also, it's not letting me paste what you said, which means I'm gonna have to type it out. Okay. Dominus Mare looks at Lord Zognol. So the way that the game is spelling Lord Zognol is Zaghnal. Looks at Lord Zognol and says, I don't want to enslave this dragon or knight. The sea is not for servants. It is for our own work. This is a refreshing change of pace for Godzilla to play as like this gentle giant, peaceful character. Lord Zognol replies, yes, you're right. We both know that. Now, I need you to go down to the sea and find some fish. Bring me as many as you can get your hands on. So I think Lord Zognol is commanding Dominus Mare being a water god, to go fish for him. Now, Lord Zognol is also a god, but he claims to have been a human before, implying that he's eaten a god fruit. So I'm curious to see if Dominus Mare is going to submit to Lord Zognol and fish for him. Let's see. So now it is my turn. Let's see. Godzilla said, I'm not playing as Mortis Deus, lol, which means I'm a lot nicer. So for my turn, I'm going to say to Shinron, I wish for a god fruit that only I can eat. I also wish that you are set free and no longer have to grant wishes for people after you grant my wish. Okay? So I feel like that's like a win-win group hug kind of thing. Shinron no longer has to grant wishes and I get a god fruit. Shinron smiles and says, very well. I shall bring you whatever you require. Lord Zognol goes back to the sea and returns with a large amount of fish. He sets them on a boat and sails off towards the island. Oh, so Lord Zognol got his own fish, got on a boat, and like fucked off. And the game railroaded Shinron and had him be like, yeah, I'll get you what you want. Let's see, Godzilla said, I'm like, you all can ride on my back onto battle if you all like it. That'd be interesting. I mean, I don't even think my character needs to fight anymore if Shinron's about to give me this fruit. Speaking of which, it is now Guts' turn. Guts, are you gonna give me that fruit? I'll hit up that fruit. Godzilla said, I'm the best warhorse. Well, I mean, when you think about it, the fight is for possession of a god fruit, right? But Lord Zognol's already a god, so I don't think he wants the god fruit. Shinron can just make god fruit if he wants it. Dominus Mare is already a water god, and if Shinron gives me a god fruit, then I have no reason to fight anybody. You know, that's the whole thing that I've been like looking for in the first place. Godzilla said, hold on, let me think of a backstory. No problem, no problem at all. It seems like this prompt is about to like end without any bloodshed, like without there being a fight. Like if Guts rolls in here and is like, hey, I'm just gonna like give you a god fruit now, then I'd be like, bet. That's the whole thing my character wants. And once my character has a god fruit, they'll have like unlimited power. They'll never want anything else. So it seems like it's about to get super chill. You know what I mean? Let's see. Guts said, Shinron looks at Lord Zognol in disgust. Know your place, fool. You do not control anyone. As for you, Nick, yes, I will grant your wishes. And now I am freed because of you. Okay, cool. I will now type that in. See. Shinron looks at Lord Zognol and says to him, boop, I like that Guts got like a little like at Lord Zognol. Do 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 do. Let's see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't have a name. So when you were like, for you, Nick, I just made it say, as for you, comma, yes, I will grant your wishes. Otherwise, the AI probably would have created somebody named Nick, and it would have got really weird really fast. Let's see. Godzilla said, "Out of the land came a lake, and out of the lake is an egg. And when the egg laid there was Dominus Mare." Oh, it's interesting that it rhymed. Sounds almost like a creation myth kind of thing. Guts said, "I was gonna go to the route of clapping Lord Zognol." Godzilla said, "When he was born, the lake expanded more, more, and more until the ocean was born." And that's the story. So Godzilla's like, my character is the canon reason for why the ocean exists, which is interesting. Guts said, "You dare take fishes of the sea without asking consent of the sea god?" Godzilla said, "Yes." Then Guts said, "That's also part of it if I haven't already typed it, lol." So I did already type it, but I do think that would have been interesting. That would have been a nice clap. Let's see. Godzilla said, "It is illegal. I will eat you if you eat my friends." Ooh, Godzilla might be able to do some shit where Godzilla claps back at Lord Zognol. You look at Lord Zognol and say, "So be it. I shall return to my duty." Shenron smiles and says, "Goodbye, mortal. May the gods watch over you." You turn around and walk back to your ship. "Oh, I have a boat?" "I have a boat." And I assume that I now have a god fruit. It never really says that I get a god fruit, but Shinron said that he grants my wishes. But now, it is not my turn. Right now, it is Godzilla's turn. Godzilla said, "Oh, you have a boat? This is good. I can protect you." Well, Godzilla, it is your move. If I have a god fruit, I don't really think I need too much protection. I just need to eat the god fruit once my turn comes around. I wished for a god fruit that no one else can eat. Let's see. So Beth posted a message in the live chat. Beth said, "I think I figured out why I struggle with arriving to stuff on time. I have a tendency to procrastinate on getting ready to go places till I absolutely have to get ready, then misestimate the amount of time it takes to get ready. How can I overcome that and enjoy getting ready more?" Uh, Use a schedule. Just use a schedule. Wake up earlier, right? Um, and then use that time to kind of like goof off like the extra time, but make sure that you're like keeping track of your schedule beats and when you need to like leave in time to get places. Gut said, "Yeah, you have a god fruit." Let's see. Ryan said, "Eat that peach." That's a reference to an anime that Ryan and I watched recently. Godzilla said, "So, I don't know what to do. Should I do something?" You should do something, Godzilla. That is a good idea. Also, my phone is at like 14%. So I may not actually be able to keep the stream going for as long as I wanted. I wanted to maybe stream for another like 17 minutes. I don't think I'll really have the ability to keep it going that long at 14%. Ryan said, "Charge your phone." So my phone charger isn't in like a super convenient place right now. Also, at 14%, we're kind of already at a lost cause, Ryan. Um, because the stream is going to take up more power than the charging will provide. It'll barely do anything. You know what I mean? I still don't think I'll be able to keep it going for super long. Beth said, "Well, you can get up and get it." That doesn't solve the "it uses more power than you receive" thing. You know what I mean? Oh shit. So Godzilla's just gonna take the fight right to Lord Zongle. Okay. Dominus Mare goes back to the sea and attempts to destroy Lord Zongle. I want to make sure I'm spelling his name correctly. It's Zagnol. To destroy Lord Zagnol using his magical god powers. Dominus Mare says, You don't hurt them. You don't hurt them seems like something that's gonna confuse my, not confuse my, confuse the AI. Just using his magical god powers. Dominus Mare is trying to save the fish that Lord Zognol captured. There we go. To let the AI know what your goal is. Let's see. Ryan asked, what is your rank on Dueling Nexus? My rank on Dueling Nexus, I think, is unranked. I think it cycles out of your rank during a certain period. Beth said, or maybe charge your phone during the 10 to 11 p.m. block and message through your computer. That's what I normally do. I kind of forgot about it. Godzilla said, you don't hurt the fish. Oh, too late. Too late. Beth said, for the future. So here's what happened after Dominus' mare attacked Lord Zongul. Lord Zongul replies, no, I can't. They are my friends. Then Dominus Mare yells, no, you can't kill friends. And it went like all caps. It went really hard. So Lord Zongul, I don't think, was trying to eat the fish. It sounds like Lord Zongul is also a friend of the fish. And then Dominus Mare misunderstands and attacks Lord Zongul, even though Lord Zongul isn't trying to eat the fish. So you end up with two gods who both are trying to protect the fish, and through a misunderstanding, I guess, are kind of fighting. Let's see. Ryan said, I am in the platinum rank. I was in the platinum rank as well after like one match. You only have to win once in Dueling Nexus to get a platinum rank, which is kind of lame. Beth said, oops, it happens. Ryan said, for I have 2 wins. Lol. Yeah, I mean, you get platinum rank even just from 1 win, but from 2 wins is definitely more impressive than from 1. Godzilla said, Dominus Mare just wants his friends back. And then Godzilla said, oh. So, oh, I guess it'd be my turn? I kind of had forgotten that the turn order works the way it does. Also, what's my phone battery like? 11%. Gross. Godzilla said, oopsies. So I think after Guts' next turn, I'm probably going to end the stream just because I don't really have the battery. My apologies, guys. Normally I'm more ready for this. Okay, let's see. You eat the god fruit and feel its power surging through you. You smile and bless the world with peace and everlasting happiness. And then Godzilla said, oh, alright then. You feel the energy surge through you and you say, it's good to be alive. Lord Zognol screams and runs forward to stop you, but he is too late. You tear open up the god fruit and eat it whole. Remember when you guys jokingly were like, the god fruit's like a spiky fruit with slime on the inside that you have to eat? I find it interesting that the game's like, so you eat it by like opening it up and eating the inside. Feels canon, guys. Feels canon. So Godzilla, I mean not Godzilla. Yo, Guts, it is now your turn. This is going to be the last turn of this particular session, so feel free to make it count. Normally I would go until midnight, but my phone battery is at 9%. A matter of fact, I'm going to start saying the outro just in case my phone cuts off before I can get the outro in. Hey guys, oh crap, the stream itself is complaining low battery. I might just have to end it now, sadly. I don't really have the time. Yeah, I think my thing's gonna die before I can really finish it. Anyways, I like to thank you guys all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. There's your host, your friend, your boy, Jeb like the one only. Logging out. Peace, guys. Also, I'm sorry that I'm not able to finish it off. It's just the battery is like too low, I think. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.